can lead to fines and up to a year in jail.
I don't know about you out there, but my dad said if you are going to pull your gun out, then you better use it. Don't pull it out unless you're going to use it. And here is a case in point where I don't want to chastise this guy over here, right? Because he's trying to handle some business, boys, right? He's trying to stand 10 toes down on business. Because you've got what is allegedly another one of these thieves. And we've got thieving rampant in California because you're allowed to steal stuff, right? They say, well, you're not allowed to steal more than $1,000 worth of stuff. Hold on a second. What? First of all, $1,000 is a lot of money. So I can go steal me a couple Xboxes? No, this is ridiculous. And they're still doing it, by the way. They're still doing it. It's been years. And you don't put this genie back in the bottle. You don't let people just shoplift with impunity for 4, 5, 6, 7 years, and like it all tightens up at the end, and then we're all respecting law and order. No, this is going to be a problem for a generation plus. And so this dude runs out there and he pulls a gun. This dude runs out there and pulls a gun. I'm not saying to pull a gun and shoot somebody. I'm saying, again, you pulled a gun out. Are you going to use it? Because you almost killed a bunch of people over here, maybe even yourself, with what happens over here. And let's take a look at some of this. So he runs out there. This guy's shoplifting, allegedly. The criminals in this place have more rights than us non-criminals. He was allegedly shoplifting. Get out of the fucking car. The guy runs up there. And
Attempts to stop a suspected shoplifter in their car.
look at that. That's crazy. That few seconds right there could have been wildly bad. For people who aren't even the alleged shoplifter, by the way. Who's this guy in the back? This guy, the person filming this? Maybe some other random person in the parking lot? You pulled a gun out over here. And the person said, no, I'm willing to die for the stolen alleged deodorant or detergent that I took out of this Walgreens, right? Well, now you've got yourself halfway in this car. Your gun is out. I can't make out your trigger discipline over here, but again, trigger discipline when you're being dragged by a car is going to be hard to maintain, I would imagine, Abe. I don't know. Again, I'm backseat quarterbacking over here. But I'm sure you thought pulling the gun out was going to get the person to say, oh, okay, you got me. Let me get out of the car and wait for the police. You got me. But we got a bunch of meth head zombies in California, or maybe this is Portland. Who knows? That place is even crazier than California. And yeah, pulling a gun out on these weirdo idiots. They're like, I'll die for the $998 worth of stuff I stuffed in the back of this Kia. Allegedly, of course. And now you're in a very precarious position because you're waving a gun around while they're trying to kill you. What a bad situation all around. All around. Look at this. Look at this guy. He's trying to stop rampant criminals. He's trying to stop rampant criminals. And now he's put in a situation where, look at this. This door. This is madness. Maybe it's a stolen car, so the guy doesn't care that he's just destroyed his car for allegedly stealing $40 worth of stupid shit from the garden center at Walmart. But look at this. Boom. Look, he's getting... Look at this. He has no idea where that gun's pointed. He has no idea. He's trying to not get run over. He's not even looking where the gun is pointed. Look at this. So this is just all bad. It's all bad. And you're sitting there going, well, what's he supposed to do? I don't know what he's supposed to do. I'm not here to tell you what he's supposed to do. Right? I'm just telling you, that's a bad situation to be in. Oh, should we just let people steal stuff? No. No, we shouldn't just let people steal stuff. You need to arrest the attorney general in this place, or the district attorney. We need to arrest the judges in this area. This man shouldn't have to do this. We pay a lot of taxes. Look, I can tell by this guy's Johnny Unitas haircut over here. He pays a lot in taxes. Where's that money going? Well, it's going to protect criminals, thieves, illegals. It's not going to upholding law and order because the criminals are running rampant over here. And so now this guy's feeling like he needs to be in a situation where he's got to stop it. And he's not prepared for it. He doesn't have the tool set. And he's potentially, look at this, there's a person back here. He's potentially put himself in a situation where he might have killed somebody who wasn't even trying to get away with a stolen alleged lawnmower or whatever's going on over here. This is just a bad situation. This is why we need law and order turned back on. This guy doesn't. Look at this. And I'll tell you right now, and then this guy gets away. At any moment, right here, if I'm not telling you to do this, obviously, because I'll be arrested if you do this. Or I'll be arrested for saying this. I'm telling you, if I'm on a jury, if I'm a juror, and this guy's been arrested because he shot this person right here. If you can prove to me that this person in this car is stealing a bunch of stuff, and this person over here is legally carrying and trying to stop the theft of this, and he starts blasting that dude right there, if I'm on the jury, I'm letting him go. Of course I am. Of course I am. Because if you just let criminals steal stuff, if you tell citizens that they can't stop criminals, you can't live in that society anymore because it will be overridden by criminals. Overridden by criminals. And that's what we're trying to stop here. So I imagine that this dude's, if I have this right, I'm listening to the voiceover that say that this guy was allegedly shoplifting, this guy's trying to stop it. I have no idea what's going on in this situation, but if this is a man trying to stop the continued degradation of his city, he got put in a real bad situation. That's wild. That's wild. Look, this guy's look at all the vault equipment that I'm sure he paid for in the back. But man, that's crazy. That's crazy. How many? This has got 5 million views on it already. Man, yeah. He shouldn't have to do that. The store should have been like, this guy's in here. You'll have stores where they're robbed by the same person. I'm not saying that this guy over here, I have no idea who this guy is, but I've seen videos where they know that the person's in there every other week. And they go, well, look, he's about to steal stuff. And they can't do anything. The employees can't do anything, right? The store can't do anything. Citizens can't do anything. The police ain't doing anything. And the mayor wants it that way. And it's always a Democrat hellscape with a rainbow flag over City Hall. And the place is full of drug addicts and poop. And then the places leave. The stores will just leave eventually. But that's a wild video. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching the video. Support channel. Kept up to date on Democrat-run hellscapes. Hit that subscribe button and make way, because the salt must flow.